Let's take a moment to talk about the org chart shakeup, because most of the businesses that I see have traditional org charts, and this is holding them back. If your team is bloated and your best people are stuck in execution and not focused on their high priority activities, and if you're hiring the way that you did 5 years ago, then you are not setting yourself up for success and for scalability. Plus, if your team are not open to AI and offshoring, I have one thing to say to them. You either embrace it or you will be replaced. We cannot afford to be left behind.
Hi, I'm Tamara Lur. I've been building and helping exit 8- and 9-figure businesses for the past 20 plus years, and I boil my success down to 2 key drivers. The first one is having agile workforces that leverage AI and outsourcing. And the second is creating a predictable revenue model following our EGS growth frameworks. So if this is the first time on my channel, I invite you to subscribe. I'll be putting out regular content to share best practices and proven processes to help you drive profit, growth, and lead gen.
Today, the most successful companies are building agile, hybrid, AI-powered teams and doing it all with confidence. Now, here's how it works. Firstly, the shift from the 80-10-10 offshoring model. Your onshore A team players, your level 3s and level 4s, shouldn't be buried in busy work and execution. We recommend you shift them to the 80-10-10 model, which is 80% client-facing and quality assurance, 10% project management and team management, and then of course 10% for internal collaboration. Now this model is how you unlock their true value by keeping them focused on strategy, clients, and leadership. So how do you make this work? You need a pod. The pod is your way to 3x your output using offshoring. Now, each onshore leader is backed by a pod of offshore experts. These are level 2 and 3 talent with 5 years experience minimum. They aren't junior VAs. They're experienced, well-trained professionals who can execute, solve problems, move fast, and work inside your team to support your onshorer. Now, with the right pod, a single onshore A-team player can deliver 3x the output without the burnout. Next, we want to put AI at the core of your pods. Now, this is replacing low-level roles with AI agents. So your L1 roles that are less than 5 years of experience. They are rapidly being replaced by agentics. Now, this is not because people aren't valuable, but because AI can handle these repetitive tasks, and there's no churn, no training gaps, and certainly no human error. When you automate at the base, you free up your pod to focus on high-value delivery at scale. The next is what we call A2O, attrition to offshoring. Now, this isn't about layoffs. A2O, attrition to offshoring, is a proactive strategy. So when someone leaves your onshore team, ask yourself, does this role really need to be onshore and local? Or can we build this role out to be offshore, automated, or even an AI agent? So, as people leave your organization, think about how you rebuild it smarter every single time without disrupting your culture or team morale. The next is flexibility, which we all need in order to have the confidence to scale. Now, this is one of the most underrated benefits of this model. Onshore hires, unfortunately, come with real risks. They have high fixed salaries, complex HR laws to navigate. We've got mandatory benefits and long termination processes, plus legal exposure. It's a really big commitment to hire someone onshore. And in the current volatile market, that does slow our decision making down. Offshore team members, by contrast, typically operate on a 30-day termination policy. Now, this gives you and I the flexibility to expand and contract our teams as we need them without the legal headaches or the financial drag. Now, this is not about avoiding responsibility. It's actually about building a team that you can scale with confidence because your structure is nimble, not fragile. And the outcome? Agility, retention, and growth. This org chart shakeup gives you onshore team members focused on what they do best, offshore pods that multiply the execution, and AI agents that take over low-level tasks, and a structure that flexes and expands as you grow. Now, businesses that we see that are using this model are more aggressive with their growth goals, are better positioned to seize opportunities, plus they're not just saving costs, they're building resilient, scalable teams to help them achieve and deliver on that growth. So if your org chart still looks like it did pre-AI or pre-offshoring, it's time for a shakeup.